Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the After Hours Gaming League Season 3. We've had some exciting matches here tonight with Intel versus Zynga, and it's only going to get crazier as we go into game number 4 here on Alkaline Wastes.
I am really excited to see the two pre's, Preeminence and Preposterous.
Yeah, Preeminence and Preposterous. This is going to be preposterously difficult to keep up with both of these players' names. But just to get it clear, Preeminence is Intel and Preposterous is Zynga.
Yeah, I see myself fumbling around those two names very much in the next replay. Actually, that is something that we did not talk about. We are casting from replays here, so it's kind of weird to get it going at the same time each replay. So we're hoping that we're always on the same time because they haven't yet introduced the replays watching from a party that they said that they were going to introduce into Heart of the Swarm after release.
Yeah, that'll be really great. It's a feature that I've been wanting for a long time from Blizzard, and Blizzard, doing such a great job with Heart of the Swarm so far. The new BattleNet looks really great. A lot of features in BattleNet that have been integrated, even into the beta client already, are really awesome, such as clans, tags. The new chat rooms are really great. The new sort of thing that you log into, and you can just see everything. Of course, all of these sort of casual points that you get. All of the good things that are going on in Heart of the Swarm are just really awesome. But Tara, let's go ahead and go into the game.
Let's do it. So, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner is the blue Protoss player. Playing for Team Intel, it is Preeminence.
And in the top left-hand corner, he is your red Zerg, representing Team Zynga. He is Preposterous.
Oh, sounds like you're dissing him there, Dr. Zealot. I think it's really cute, this little banter that they had in the beginning. Preposterous is like, hey, I play Farmville on Facebook, and then Preeminence is like, I buy i7s. So they're kind of giving each other a little bit of recognition and respect there that I think is kind of cute.
A little bit of jab at the ribs.
Yeah, you guys have to go over to afterhoursgaming.tv, I believe it is, where you can see all of the player profiles and stuff, and their little Q&A questions are so hilarious. I had quite a bit of fun researching the players before I came to the cast today.
Now, actually, Tara, I hear that you're a fan of a particular Zynga game.
I am an addict of Farmville 2. Absolutely. I am level, I think, 25 on there, and I've actually streamed it a couple times after my StarCraft 2 ladder sessions. So I'm a little bit of a fan. I also have an i5 processor. So I can't really take a side here. I love both equally, but my processor does make it possible for me to stream and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit biased one direction. I'm not sure.
So you play Farmville on your i5.
That's true.
That's awesome. So both players here representing their teams here very strongly. And oh, look at this. The Zerg player Preposterous here going for the third here first on Alkaline Wastes. This is what we've typically seen. Now, the Protoss player has no idea about this, but he might be able to take a guess that something very fishy is going down. Because Preposterous, he hasn't even decided to go for the natural yet. And yes, he knows. Preeminence knows. He's going to go ahead and see the third up. And that will tell him that he is very safe to play a macro-heavy style.
I think it was very cute how that probe just ran around trying to block that natural there, and then he's like, maybe I should go around the corner and see if he has duked me a little bit, and started his natural at his third. Or his second at his third, actually. The Protoss player does have his expansion, and I'm sorry for interrupting you, Dr. Zealot. It's a little bit hard here on Skype, because, there's a little bit of a delay, so we apologize if we're talking over each other a little bit.
That is true, Tara. Now, one thing about this map is that the natural expansion can be very difficult to hold, and actually we've seen this a lot more in Heart of the Swarm, where the natural will have this three-way wide ramp, and it's particularly hard for Protoss players who want to wall it off against Zerg opponents, and of course Terran players as well. You do have these destructible rocks, which can lead into a third over here. Or if you don't want to take the actually we have a collapsible rock tower that will allow you to protect your third for quite a while as well. But if you don't want to do that, you can actually take this third, which is slightly further away from your opponent, and it has a nice choke here. So it's easy to hold both the third and the fourth expansion here. So this is a really cool map. I really like Alkaline Wastes.
I do as well. I really like the versatility of where you can choose to take your third, and I think it'll start being race-based depending on what is actually a lot better, but I really do like the idea of having collapsible rocks there to actually protect rather than to kind of ruin your opponent's chance at expanding. It's very creative.
Preeminence does have a Zealot out on the map. He is going to go ahead and take that Xel'Naga Watchtower, giving him a little bit of vision here on the Zerg player. So he can recognize any sort of shenanigans that are coming across the map, any sort of early attacks or run-bys that might occur with that Zealot out on the map. I really like that Zealot's placement.
I do as well. Preposterous did come up with a couple lings, and he did notice that Zealot is there, and he's like, okay, I'll take the other watchtower, and he comes in with a few more Zerglings, going to pick off that Zealot, who is unexpectedly looking over the edge there.
But the Zealot is in a spot, and even though the micro from Preposterous is good, the Zealot is going to hold on to the Xel'Naga Watchtower with 12 HP.
That was actually amazing micro by Preposterous, just moving back the dying Zerglings and just doing amazing. That Zealot is overpowered. I think that is the prize Zealot of the whole stock. What do you think? Yeah,
Bob the Zealot here, he gets named because he did so good. Already 4 kills with 8 damage Psyblades. Bob the Zealot, good job.
Amazing. And there are 4 watchtowers here, so, Preposterous can just push back a little bit and pick another one. It looks like Preeminence has earned his right here at this watchtower. Roachwarren is in production here for Preposterous.
Ooh, and dropping it in the natural, that's, I guess, to try to give him a little bit of a better Sim City. But it also exposes that Roachwarren a little bit. If the Protoss player can get in that natural and take the Roachwarren out, that may be very difficult for the Zerg player at a particular point in the game here. Taking tech out of the Zerg is just something that is really fun to do as a Protoss player.
Looks like there's a little bit of an interaction in between that prize Zealot there and Preposterous' couple lings. Oh, and there are a couple... Oh, it looks like there's a forward pylon on the map.
Oh my gosh.
Right next to the third.
Terra, Preeminence is going all in here. This is going to be crazy right now. He's going all in. He's... I don't know if you saw, but he dropped a number of gateways in the main. There are a total of 7 gateways on the map. This is just an all-in attack right now. He's going to go in for the third. And the Zerg player, is he going to be able to hold on? The Roaches are just coming out right now on the map. They're attacking the Stalkers, and more Stalkers are warping in. Oh my gosh, the Protoss player is just holding on by the skin of his teeth. More Zealots warping in to try to tank this damage. Is he going to be able to hold on?
Wow, I did not think Preposterous would be able to lose this, but it looks like Preeminence is doing some amazing micro, moving back the Stalkers that are dying. Just high-level play here, and I think he's going to be able to push back Preposterous and maybe take this base. If not, at least kill a Queen, and it looks like a Queen is going to go down at the moment. Oh, there she runs away, she injects, and she dies. More Lings coming in, and there are a couple more Roaches backing them up. But I think Preeminence just has too much, and he can warp in at a steady pace at the moment.
Yeah, Preposterous was floating a good number of minerals when this attack started, and that is definitely to the advantage of Preeminence. This attack timing was just so good for Preeminence, and in fact, the Roaches, the waypoint is just, oh my gosh, and now they're just falling, they're dying. He does pick off the pylon on the high ground, but another pylon is coming down on the low ground. Preeminence, he's going to, is he going to take down this third? Another Queen does prop out for Preposterous to try to keep this third up and running, and no, Preeminence deciding to ignore the third. What is going through Preeminence's mind right now? Is he just going to go up in the natural? What's he thinking of doing?
I think Preeminence is actually waiting for another warp in before he just decides to push and do something. He knows that he's a little bit ahead. He knows that he's about 20 supply ahead, and these roaches are just running by. Oh, the rally point. It looks like they are just going to run by and do nothing and die. Poor Preposterous there.
Up into the natural now. A number of Zerglings pop out and a number of roaches attacking these Stalkers. Are the Stalkers going to be able to push through? I don't know. It looks like he might not have enough, but oh, the Stalkers are doing just enough damage, and there's just in time the reinforcements come in here for Preeminence, and the Zerg reinforcements are not here yet. That's going to allow Preeminence to get up this ramp, and now it's all she wrote for the Zerg player. The macro hatch just finished, and that's not going to be enough time to get reinforcements out. The Zerg's income is dropping. There's nothing mining at the third, and here we go. The drone pull is now in force. The Stalkers are going to try to get out with their lives, and oh my gosh, are the Stalkers going to be able to make it? Yes, they will. And now the Zerg player is on the ropes. Can he hold on here any longer?
It was a great idea to pull off those drones, but it looks like Preeminence is just going to be able to pick everyone off. He is so much higher in the army count at the moment, although until a second ago, Preposterous actually had the higher supply count. But it was mostly in drones. He was playing a little bit greedy here, and nice force field on the ramp, not allowing any of those Zerglings to come out, even though Preeminence has this in the bag.
Yeah, Preeminence.
Macro hatch goes down.
Preeminence is going to take down the macro hatch, and the Roach Horn is going to fall, and that means that no more reinforcements can come out here for Preposterous. GG, says Preposterous. Good
Great game,
he says. The game is going to go to Zynga.
It was a very cute little thing there at the end. There were two Zealots chasing the very last queen down at the third. Very nice multitasking there by Preeminence. Very nice warp-ins. It was great that Preposterous got to pick off the forward pylon that was allowing all these warp-ins, but it just wasn't enough.
Now we are going to go into, I believe, game number 5. We'll find out here in just a moment. But we'll be back with more After Hours Gaming League.
See you soon.